Ah, Imasten live. It is. I can do a mini Cypriot intro. There you go. No Choff There's podcast on the OLB YouTube. I'm your host, Stel. Roy's here with me. And
Hello.
We've got a very special guest, as you can see, front and center, because, of course, he deserves to be ahead of us. Marko Scepovic, a.k.a. the Hot Shepper. Eh?
It's the Hot Shepper. Ikamne Hot Shepper.
I think, Shepper, you okay, mate?
Yeah, okay.
How you feeling?
You're okay?
Yeah.
He's great, man. It's amazing night.
Amazing night. I'm sure you've seen many of those before, but never in an Omonoia show, and it's the first in 11 years. So a lot of the fans were waiting for this.
Yeah, hopefully in my career I play with 2-3 teams who have also amazing fans. So, but this night was something different.
I can imagine. Roy was there. I wasn't. Roy was there.
Yeah, I saw you yesterday, but it was so difficult to get in touch with you because I knew it was really difficult for you as well. I was hoping I managed to speak with Michael a little bit, but that was just because he had to go to the toilet because you were all on the stage. And I was like, I saw you. I was like, never mind. We're gonna chat tomorrow. So how was it yesterday?
Hopefully next year we do again, and all these things around the world is gone, and we celebrate together. We can go down and make even better. But
did anyone tell you to dye your hair green, Marko?
I don't have. You see a lot of hair, so
more than me.
I lose this hair.
You'll be all right. You'll be right. So, Marko,
next year we'll do it.
Yes, definitely. See, now he said it. You've got to do it. You've got to do it, Marko. You've got to do it. Okay, so tell us, you were playing in a different country before you joined Omonoia in the Far East. Is that right?
Yes.
And how did the move come about? How did Mr. Berg call you? Did Latko call you?
Yeah, Mr. Berg called me. I was already like 20 days on holiday, and I have honestly some offer from Korea, like maybe somebody know. And but when Berg called me, I everything put away, and I just maybe in 1-2 days I make the deal with Omonoia and I come here straight.
You know, at that time there were, at least in the press, there were talks that you had offers. Okay, you don't need to tell us about the amounts of money, but apparently you were offered contracts with a lot more money, but you decided to come back to Europe. Is that true?
Yeah, it's true. I have one, let's say, episode in Asia, and there is difficulties, the totally different football and this and all things, and I want to come back to Europe to enjoy football even more, and Omonoia was perfect club for this, even with Berg, who we work, like everybody know, together 1 year in Hungary, and we have amazing season there. Unfortunately, we lose in the last round. So hopefully here everything come back, and it's good because we don't play again last round for the title.
Oof! Tell me about it.
The maybe
yesterday
come back to my head, but like this was perfect. We finished 2 rounds before, and we have even more time to enjoy all celebration.
Yeah, yesterday was probably the only game of the season I was stress-free, no stress. We were watching the game with Stel, and he was like, "What do you think of the game?" And I was like, "What game, man? I don't care, man. I don't
care." we did a live stream, a watch along, which is something we've never done before, and we were talking about shops in London, Greek shops and restaurants. That's how relaxed we were about it. But you guys had to be professional when you got a good result. It was a draw. Didn't lose. But tell me about when you came to Cyprus. What did you expect in terms of the quality of football?
Look, my father played here okay, it was like 30 years ago, and but I know a lot about Cyprus because my father still have a lot of friends here, and I know a lot of things about the football here, and my father just tell me good things about Omonoia and Omonoia fans, and everything what he said to me was completely right. So I can prepare here.
Did you have the opportunity to visit Cyprus before because of your dad, or was it the first time you came to Cyprus?
No, it was first time. I live 3 or 4 years when my father played, but I was kid. I have 1 year, and we live when I was like 4, something like this.
So up until you came to Omonoia, your team in Cyprus was Apollon.
No,
I'm joking. Just so there. I'm just joking.
Marko, when you joined, we had obviously Durish up front, who was one of the main strikers. Obviously, Ernest Asante, who did really well before he got his injury. Did you feel under any pressure to be scoring goals straight away? Because we had Matt Derbyshire beforehand that was scoring many goals. And obviously, Michael Duris came in, and unfortunately, he didn't score the amount of goals that we'd have liked him to. So you having a big reputation, having played for Olympiacos or Partizan Belgrade, did you feel under a bit of pressure to start scoring straight away?
Yeah, of course. For striker, the biggest confidence is when start to score goals. But I can prepare. I know everything what Berg expects from me, how he play football, his style, and all these things. So it was more faster to come in and to be ready for this. And because of all these things, I really don't feel pressure.
There was a goal that we scored against AEL. In fact, it was Loizo's goal. And Roy and I spoke about your contribution to the goal at great length, how you drew the defender out of position and you spun him. You absolutely spun him, and then you got the ball and you squared it to Loizo, who scored the goal. Now, this is in-game intelligence. And what I try to explain in some of my videos is that strikers, they don't just score goals. They have to work off the ball. What they do without the ball is also important, which is why when people were criticizing Michael for not scoring enough goals, I was saying, well, he presses high. He drops deep to collect the ball. He's good in the air. He's a nuisance. He causes trouble for the defenders. That's also part and parcel of a striker's job, isn't it? It's not just scoring goals.
Yeah, this is true. For me, Mike do very good things when he come in, when he play. He always have like 1-2 players with him. He makes space for Thiago, Luizo, Eric, who play in this position at that time, and this is very important for a striker. I always say, when you play in first 11, and it's not so difficult to be professional, but when you don't have a lot of minutes during the season, it's difficult to work hard, to be every training 100%, and probably Mike is one of the guys who is the most professional guys I meet.
Brilliant, thank you. So I'm a Michael Duris guy. I love the guy. I like him because when fans criticize players, a lot of them don't think, well, why aren't they playing well? Like with Ernest, I met up with Ernest in October, and I said to him, your wife and your kids aren't in Cyprus, but when they come, you'll feel more at home, you feel more relaxed, you have more focus, and then he started playing better. So there's always little things that give you a reason why a player isn't doing well. Maybe it's the pressure, maybe it's the club that they're playing for, maybe it's the system. But I think he's done well for us since coming in. That's my honest opinion.
Yeah, in football is like 100 things you can make difference. Sometimes when you don't see like your family for 2-3 months is hard, and even if you don't play good, everything this is difficult to play like this. I don't say just for Mike. For example, Harris, who is also amazing professional, probably the biggest one in the team, in my eyes. sometimes it's difficult. I know I have moments also in Olympiacos. I don't have too many moments in my career when I don't play. So, but for example, in Olympiacos, when I don't play, I was all the time in the bench. It's difficult to when the chance comes to be 100% ready. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Absolutely. Roy?
Yeah, I was. It doesn't matter because it's a casual conversation. You know, I was gonna go back. You mentioned that when you moved from Asia to Omonoia, you knew what Berg expected from you and what did he tell you? If it's something, obviously you can tell us as well and the fans. You know, what was it that Mr. Berg told you, and what did he expect from you?
Nothing special. We speak like 20 minutes. He told me, you already know how I work. Omonoia can help you to come back, like to the big doors, you know, to come back to Europe. You can help also to Omonoia, and this was the main things.
Okay. And do you think that in your 6 months of presence here, what did you expect from yourself, and were you happy with your performance, or you think you can do a lot better?
I can do a lot better. I was 1 month without training. I come in here without pre-season, and it's difficult for a player when they don't make the pre-season with the team. And but 15, 16 games, what I play, of course, I have some bad games in my eyes. I don't know how you see this, but I like to put like big standards, and I can do a lot better. And when I make the preseason with the team, and I think next year I will be much better.
So what do you think is your target? What's your target? I mean, when you came back to Cyprus and Omonoia opened the door for you, what's your ambition? Are you just taking it a year at a time, or are you aiming, because you're at an age where you're 29, right? So when you've got another 1 year contract, so at the age of 30, you still have some years ahead of you. But what's your ambition? Like, what does your ambition stop at Omonoia, or do you want to see Omonoia like as a step to something better? Hello, Constantino.
I'm type of guy who, when I'm happy in some place, I like to stay a lot here. So we will see. If Omonoia want me after this 1 more year, I will stay here.
Okay. Marko, with Omonoia possibly getting into the Champions League, obviously we're in the qualifiers, and there's a chance that we may get into the group stage, hopefully. But if not, there's always the Euro. I know you've got 5 appearances, I think 5 caps for Serbia. Is that right? For the national team?
Yes.
So do you think that there's a chance that maybe you could get back into the national team? Because let's be honest, apart from Mitrovic, I can't think of many other strikers that can really get that number 10 role.
We have very good strikers right now. We have one guy who play in Italy, Vlahovic. He's the second scorer in Italy after Cristiano Ronaldo. So, and he's very young. He's 2001. And we have Jovic, who is don't make good in Real Madrid, but he's a good striker. We have a lot of strikers, but you know, if I play good, of course, in some moments I expect the call.
There you go. Roy?
Yeah.
Why do you always look surprised? See, you always look surprised when I send over the questions to you, because with the Ernest Asante one, I was always asking questions, and I was like,
no, it's cool. Basically, I was gonna take this opportunity, you know, to say, you know, to the fans watching us, if they got questions they want to ask Marko as well, it would be nice for the fans to interact with us.
What did you think of the fiesta last night?
Yeah, what do you think of the fiesta last night, and how different was it to the others you were used to?
It's amazing. You know, the thing is, when I was in Partizan, before I come to the first team, we win 3 titles in a row. Then I come in to the first team, and we win 3 more. So we win like 6 in a row.
Yeah.
And it's not this feeling, you know, because Omonoia was 11 years without championship, and you can see in the eyes of the people how much this mean to them.
Yes.
So tell me something, Marko.
Absolutely amazing.
Do you speak Portuguese though?
Sorry?
Do you speak Portuguese?
I understand. I understand, and when I speak Portuguese, I mix Spanish Portuguese.
Right, because when
because I speak, I used to speak a lot of language, and I speak Spanish like my second language, because my father play after Cyprus, he goes to Spain, and I go to the school there. So, and I play with a lot of Brazilian Portuguese guys, and I learn like this.
Because when I saw Kiko last night saying speak Portuguese, I thought, he's done that for a bet or a dare or something like that, isn't he? Is Kiko the biggest joker in the squad? Who's the biggest joker? Who makes the most jokes?
We have a lot.
I've heard that Thomas Hubichan is quite funny.
Yeah,
and Shehu and Ernest.
Shehu is good. Ernest is good. Lufner is good. We have a lot.
That's good. Because when you look at that squad, Marko, I see a lot of experienced players. I see a lot of young players, but everyone plays for each other. Everyone knows how to have fun, but they know when to be serious as well, which is important. They've got the balance.
Yes, this is very important in football. We have an amazing group, and when we win games, we don't, because in football I don't like when you win is unbelievable thing, and when you lose is everybody like lose the head. We are calm, and we know when to joke, when to be serious.
What made you decide to lift the Asante shirt and dedicate the goal to Ernest? Because it was very emotional. We had Ernest on the show, and Ernest said that him and his wife were crying when you dedicated that goal. So you want to say something about that?
Yeah, probably I say in one newspaper before maybe like 10 days. I meet in my football career a lot of African players, and you know, the African like to dance, to do this. Asante is totally different, and Asante is probably not just from Africa, he's from all players. They play. He's one of the top 3 guy I ever met.
That's fantastic. I was gonna go, like I said, we're jumping from here and there. When you started your career in Partizan, I think you started playing when you were 17, 18, and you became captain of Partizan as well, yes?
Sorry, I don't hear that.
You started playing for Partizan when you were 17.
Yes.
Something like that. So
18.
18, and then you became the captain as well of Partizan. Yeah, you were captain.
I became the like second captain, because we have one guy who we still call him like eternal captain, because this guy played like 800 games for Partizan. He played until 41 with Partizan, and I was like second captain with 19, 20.
Okay, the reason I'm asking you this is because, like Stel said earlier, Omonoia this season has a lot of youngsters like Loizo, Jonis, Kagoulis, Hambos, Panayotou, and the list goes on. Venizelos, who's a bit younger as well. But you starting as a big talent at that age as well and playing at a high level, what would you advise these youngsters, and who do you think, stands out? Because now you're 29, you're not like a teenager, but what did you learn in your career? Because the expectations from you, maybe they were higher at that moment. And what would you advise these youngsters?
To stay with 2 feet in the ground, because with 18, 19 who know me, I was a totally different guy. I was completely crazy, do things what I never repeat after. But you are young and sometimes you lose your head. Yeah. But this kid what we have is really, really talented guys. I say that in the season you always have like you have many crucial moments, but probably the 2 most important moments in this season, in this last like 2-3 months, was the 2 goals of Johnny for me.
Yeah.
Against Ajax and against Ajax.
Yes, it's true.
Marko, we've got a question here. Who do you prefer to give you assists? Which player would you prefer giving assists from? I think Lesiak has given you quite a few assists this season, hasn't he?
Yeah, Lesiak is fantastic left foot. I like also when the Jordi take the ball in the middle and I just spin and run to the space and he give me long ball. But I will say definitely Jan.
Okay, well, I asked Ernest this question and he couldn't give me an answer, but who has the best left foot in the team or in the squad? Because Eric's got a good left foot, Jan's got a good left foot, Jordi,
Kiko.
Loizo,
for these can use.
Oh, we have a lot of, and it's different left foot, But
it's difficult, isn't it?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
No one can give us the answer. No one can give us the answer. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Well, I'll ask you another question here, right? Now, think of all the players in the squad, right? Yeah. Which player do you think, if you could give any player some superpowers, which player needs superpowers and what superpower would it be? So I think Michael needs a bit more, I don't know, speed. What do you think, Roy? Do you think Michael needs to be faster? He won't like me for saying it. He'll beat me in a race. No problem. Sorry, Michael. But if you could give superpowers to any players, what players do you think need superpowers?
I don't know. And what superpower?
Yeah. What superpower?
I don't know.
Really. Okay,
Michael's going to message me now. Michael's going to message me. You fucking idiot.
We'll tell you some players and you describe them in a few words. What do you think about Fabiano? Just a few words describing Fabiano, not like a...
I will not say I have many good goalkeepers in my career, but let's say top 2.
Top 2.
Wow.
Okay. Wow. And Michael and Adam as a duo, defensive duo.
How you call this? Bulldozer? Bulldozer is.
Bulldozer. Yeah, bulldozer.
Bulldozer. Yeah.
Eric Botiak.
Magic.
Yeah. Another player with a good left foot.
Or Jordi.
Captain,
huh?
Leader.
Kusu.
Leader.
Kusu.
Yeah, Kusu's got to be there as well.
Kusu is the bulldozer.
Yes,
It's two bulldozers put together.
yes, and Kusu is a young player. Let's say young because he's 24, no?
4, yeah.
And but he's really smart guy for his age, and he's also with this age is a leader.
Yeah.
Hey, look, here's one here. Who surprised you most of the players in the team?
I will say Luiso because he's very young, and okay, when I come, I see the things he can do, but with 17, I don't expect these things to put straight in the field, and he do this.
Stel, do you know that Loizo's nickname is Dybala?
Oh, really? Well, he's actually better than Dybala at the moment, to be fair.
For me, like this is look more like Burrito Ortega. You remember?
Yeah, Ortega.
Oh, jeez. Marko, so let me ask you another funny question, right? If you're stuck on a desert island, okay, and there's only 2 players that you can have with you, which 2 players would you have on in the squad with you on the desert island?
Thomas
Okay.
and Campos.
Okay.
Campos.
Okay.
Nice.
And if you weren't a professional footballer, what would you be doing? What do you think you'd be doing as a job if you weren't a pro footballer?
100% basketball player.
Yeah.
So you like basketball, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent, lovely. So let's see if we've got any more questions because I've got there's some rude questions here. I can't ask these questions.
I think you can still. I think
you think.
Yeah.
You think? No, I can't ask some of these questions.
Okay, I'll ask you.
You'll get revenge for not playing in the Olympiacos when you score against them in the Champions League. Okay, well that's something you can say to Marko. But some of these things I can't. Do you want to ask him some questions, Roy? Because there's 1 or 2 questions that I know you want to ask, but I'm not sure if you want to.
Yeah. Okay. One thing is you said that Marinos' goals were very crucial, the ones against Taele and AEK, and we agree. What about the one from the 8 goals you scored? Which one do you think was the most? Okay, the first one was against Paralimni when you scored in the dying minutes and you punched the ball as well. I think it was more like a sigh of relief that I got this out of the way because like you said about Duris as well. For a striker, scoring a goal is his oxygen. So I think for you it was important that you scored that goal. But then after that, which one do you think was the most important or your favorite goal from the 8 you scored?
For me, every first goal that you score in the game, like to open the opponents, because here when you play with this, let's say smaller teams, is important this first goal. So I score against, I think, Olympiacos. Free kick. This was the last minute of the first half.
Yes.
Against Paralimni was also 82 or something like this.
Yeah.
Aisle from penalty because it was.
That's a nice thing. But you dedicated that goal to Vozinha.
Yeah.
Vozinha.
What did he say to you? What was he saying to you before the penalty? Because I don't think he's a good goalkeeper. That's my opinion. Roy thinks he's okay. I don't think he's any good. You've seen my videos. I don't think he's any good. But was he saying anything to you before?
Hey, make with the shoes. He make the hole.
Oh, on the penalty spot, right? Okay.
Because the referee is he go to VAR and he started to make this, and I push him away, and he said to me like, "Don't touch me." And when I score, I show him.
Nice one.
So, are there any other players in Cyprus who you've played against that have got that little bit of bit of nastiness in them, like Vozinha was doing to you? Have you played any other players?
Not too many. Honestly,
No?
everybody was like, okay. They make
Because
their
one
job, you know. Some elbow or something like this is not nothing for me serious, you know. Everybody fight for their team. But when you start to speak sometimes too much, I don't like these things.
But you got your injury against Apoel, didn't you? You picked up an injury against Apoel. Was it Apoel? You got injured? And then you missed maybe a couple of games?
No, it was a game before Apoel, I think.
Was it?
Because it was before Apoel, and we were
played
texting
here.
each other.
Took bello or was it in the league? I can't remember.
We play in Larnaca. I scored with a head.
Ne,
Yeah.
Salamina?
Salamina.
That's right. My
Was it
bad.
Salamina?
so.
Was it? I can't remember.
Salamina scored twice. He scored twice.
Who?
You scored twice against Salamina at home.
No,
We play away here in Larnaca. We play.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Was
who
it
was the stadium.
Was it
Salamina and
Salamina.
Hermes.
Oh,
Yes, Hermes.
Hermes.
Bravo. He knows me. Here's a question. Who should be MVP in the NBA? Nikola Jokic or Doncic?
Nice question. Jokic. Is it because he's Serbian?
Yeah, Doncic is also Serbian. Okay, he's Slovenian, but his father is Serbian. So
there he's it.
There you go.
But,
What's your favorite chant, Marko? What's your favorite chant? What's your favorite Omonoia chant? Do you have a favorite song, Omonoia song or chant?
He didn't really have the opportunity to play in front of but from yesterday, yeah, wasn't in the.
Do
you remember?
I don't know how he's going. Na 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 na. I don't know how he's going.
La sole,
This is good.
Okay, yesterday, when they interviewed you on TV, they asked you to say a few words in Greek, and you said "Kalinichta," but you said something else as well. Do you want to tell us? Because here, there's no problem. What's the other words, you know?
I don't know.
You know. It's okay. Michael told us. Yeah. In Greece, you know Malaka. In Greece, Malaka is like Kalimera and
Malaga is just a term of endearment. It's like saying hello.
Hello, yeah.
Like Serbia. But you know this, how is Gamoto Shistosu?
Oh, here we go.
It's going to be a competition between Lufner and Scepa. Who said it better?
Of course, me.
Of course, you are. Oh, Michael, if you're watching.
Scepa, I've got one more question from me, right? How many goals do you think you'll score next season? How many goals?
I don't like to think about this, but but let's say 20.
20. Okay. All right. I can see that. Okay. That's all right.
Okay. So now you saw some of the opponents we have for the Champions League. Amongst them is Olympiacos. I think it's Slavia, is Ludogorets, Red Star. Do you think how much percentage you would give to Omonia to make it to the Champions League group stage against these teams? Obviously, there's going to be 10 teams. We don't know all of them by now, but do you think Omonia can play, or you think it's difficult to reach the Champions League group stages?
Well, nothing is difficult, when if most of the teams stay, we are together they are together like 2 years, and I'm coming in last 6 months, but we have a good chance. We have, I will say, better chance than last year.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. I've got another.
obviously there you have, a lot of good teams, but they show last year they can play with all these teams, so why not?
Okay.
I've got another quick question.
Yeah.
I've got another quick question. Last night, I heard some players were drinking quite a lot. Who do you think can drink the most? Which player can drink the most?
I don't know.
I know the Eastern European players know how to drink.
Yeah. I will put myself there. Thomas, sure. Lufner, Jan, I think Kiko.
Kiko. Okay. Nice. There you go.
I think.
You. Brilliant. Well, Roy, have you got any more questions, mate, before we let Marko go? Because he needs to relax, man.
Yeah.
Just get some sleep.
I wasn't gonna. When we texted each other earlier, I said that I don't want to talk a lot about these past, but because I know there's a lot of Olympiacos fans as well, and we've got the friends from the Gate 7 International as well. A few words about Olympiacos. Do you still follow Olympiacos? Have you got some friends there? What do you think of Olympiacos? Or just a few words, about Olympiacos Piraeus.
I follow all my teams where I play, and they're amazing. The fans, the club, all around the club. As well, Athens is an amazing city, and of course I follow, and I think now they will win sure 5, 6, 7, 8 years in the row, because they have this moment when Ajax and PAOK win the titles, but I think the Olympiacos is by far the strongest team in Greece.
What do you think of the cup final against PAOK? Olympiacos versus PAOK for the cup final.
Where they play?
Sorry, where they play? No, it's the cup final in Greece. Olympiacos versus PAOK. Well, I think it's in which stadium?
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. Yeah.
I think Olympiacos will win easy.
Okay.
Well, they've won the league easily, haven't they?
Much better. They are much better.
Mm. Yeah, Pedro Martins is a fantastic coach. Coach. Well, Marko, thank you so much for joining us, brother. I really appreciate it, man. And hopefully we do this again sometime. Yeah, I know you're gonna. Are you going on holiday?
Sure.
Are you going anywhere on holiday?
Oh, I go Belgrade. I go to my city, and I will be there.
Excellent.
And when are you going to be back?
I don't know yet.
You don't know.
He's going to stay there. He doesn't want to come back.
No. I was going to say when you come back, we can go for food. I'm not going to say for drinks, because then the Omonoia, they're going to be watching us. It's like these guys are telling them, who's drinking more, and let's go and drink.
Of course, we will do it. We will do it when I come back. We go to some dinner or lunch.
Yes, that would be fantastic. I'm waiting for Michael as well. So excellent. Okay, Brate, thank you so much. It was an absolute honor. It was fun. I hope you enjoyed it with us. It was more relaxed, and thank you so much. Congratulations. Say to all the players, thanks from us as well. Like we do that, we did that with Michael and with Ernest as well. But we keep on saying thank you to everyone for this amazing season and how proud you made us. And thank you so much, Stel.
Marko, before you go, can you say I'm Marko Scepovic and you are watching the No Choftes podcast?
I'm Marko Scepovic, and you watch the No Choftes podcast.
Good.
Yes.
Done it. One take. Done.
Bravo.
There you go. But yeah, thank you very much. Until next time, Glenda.
Thank you.
Thank you.